Hey everyone, welcome to Area 616 and to Day 4 of Defenders Week. As of this video's upload, the Defenders, the highly anticipated team-up, is coming out tomorrow. And while it's what Marvel and Netflix have been leading up to all this time, it's nowhere near the end for these characters. Each one has a new season on the way after the Defenders. So I wanted to talk about the future of Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and the Defenders. Starting with Jessica Jones Season 2 began filming back in April 2017, with it set to finish sometime in September. We actually don't know a whole lot about this, but there have been a couple of details and cast members given. We know that Trish, Malcolm, Hogarth, and Simpson are returning, but we have new additions in the form of Janet McTeer, who has been cast in an unrevealed role, but is said to have an enormous impact on Jessica's life. I'm thinking she'll probably be the main villain. Leia Gibson has been cast as Ingrid, who is described as being streetwise but having education as a nurse. A casting sheet was leaked earlier this year that included Ingrid, with many people theorizing that Ingrid is just a code name for the Marvel character Typhoid Mary, who's been rumored to be in Season 2. Then, J.R. Ramirez was cast as Oscar, a devoted single father who moves into Jessica's building as the new superintendent. His young son becomes enamored with Jessica and her powers, but Oscar keeps his distance, worrying about the danger people like her bring. The casting sheet included him as well, calling him Oliver there and describing him as an artist. There was also a set photo showing Jessica kissing someone. I think it might be Oscar, so he could potentially be Jessica's new love interest. That leaves two people on the casting sheet. Presley, an African-American man who is intelligent, driven, and self-assured. MCU Exchange speculated he might be Paladin. And then finally Dr. Kirby, a man in his 60s who is said to be a scientist and a freethinker, with MCU Exchange speculating that he could be Dr. Carl Malice, a Marvel Comics villain responsible for the creation of Nuke, and who could be the head of IGH here. But that seems to be Jessica Jones Season 2's main story, is exploring how IGH fits into Jessica's origin. EW revealed earlier this week that David Tennant will be returning as Kilgrave, with a couple of photos from the set being released. A lot of people are wondering if he's really back from the dead or just in their head. Based on this set pic, it looks like he's just in both Jessica and Malcolm's heads, but it's still awesome to see him back. All 13 episodes of Season 2 will be directed by women, and based on the filming schedule, I'd expect this to hit Netflix in January 2018. Also, if it is in January, based on Netflix always releasing trailers for their stuff 3 to 4 months before the release, we should get a trailer for Jessica Jones Season 2 in October. Luke Cage Season 2 started filming in June, and should finish in December this year. So far we know that Misty Knight, Claire Temple, Mariah Dillard, Shades, and assumedly Bobby Fish are all returning, with 2 new villainous additions in the form of Mustafa Shakir as John McIver aka Bushmaster, a natural leader brimming with charisma, whose mission is focused on Harlem and vengeance. And then Gabrielle Dennis as Tilda Johnson aka Nightshade, a brilliant holistic doctor with a complicated history in Harlem where, as much as she tries to stay far away from trouble, it always seems to find her. Also, assumedly Dr. Noah Bernstein and Diamondback will return. We don't know much story-wise, but we do know that Season 2 will reportedly explore having a public identity, and that the first 2 episodes will be directed by Lucy Liu. This should hit Netflix in spring 2018, probably March. Daredevil Season 3 is set to start filming in October, assumedly finishing in April 2018. We know that Foggy and Karen are returning, but beyond that it's just rumors. According to rumors, Season 3 will adapt the iconic Born Again storyline, with Wilson Fisk getting out of prison to wreak havoc on Matt Murdock's life. And Charlie Cox has said in the past that he'd love to see Bullseye come into play in Season 3, so he very well may. I'd say Daredevil Season 3 should hit Netflix next summer, probably in August. Iron Fist Season 2 was the most recently announced, but we know it will start filming very soon, maybe in December. We know this because the actor who plays Davos has said his role begins filming in December. We also know that Colleen Wing and the Meachums are returning, with Misty Knight joining the cast. Story-wise, we know pretty much nothing, only that at the end of Season 1, Joy and Davos are planning against Dany. Beyond that, nothing. But it's got a new showrunner, Raven Metzner, and Finn Jones has said that they are building up to him getting a costume, but that he needs to earn it. I'd personally expect to spend more time in Kunlun in Season 2, based on the criticism Season 1 received. Just guessing, but I think Iron Fist Season 2 should hit Netflix next fall, probably around September or October 2018. One question many Marvel fans have had is, will The Defenders get a Season 2? It was originally planned as an 8-episode miniseries, but is it possible for there to be a Season 2? Jeff Loeb very recently said that it wasn't a sure thing just yet, saying he doesn't know if it will happen at all. But a lot of the cast and fans want it to happen, so perhaps it's a possibility. But it is complicated, as they'd have to find a spot where all the other shows aren't filming, which would be hard. Regardless, if we do get a Defender Season 2, it would most likely be in the summer of 2019. But what do you guys think? What would you like to see happen with each of these shows? Should there be a Defender Season 2? Let me know all your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time with a review of Marvel's The Defenders.